Welcome everyone to lesson 2, where I'm teaching you how to start investing in cryptocurrencies. Today we're going over some of the general concepts and terms used in the cryptocurrency world, things that you need to understand and accept in order to start investing in cryptocurrencies. I'm not going to go into details with how things works or going into specifications of how it works. I'm going to give you the more general explanation of it, meaning in plain English what it means, what it is. And the reason for that is that multiple studies have shown that if humans are faced with an overload of information, their brain freezes and they can't take smart decisions. And quite honestly, in the cryptocurrency space, all you need is to make good investments, right? You're not making money based on how much information you know about the system, how it works, what it is. It's not a test. It's not in school where you're paid to get a grade, A. So it's all about understanding the concepts, and that's it. Move on, get the right investments. It's really all about picking the undervalued coins, having the right information, follow the right people to get the right information, and invest in those things and move on. It's not about understanding every single mechanism in it. And you can think about it this way. I bet a lot of you are driving a car every single day, right? But do you understand how the car is actually working? Like mechanically, technically, electronically, or anything like that? No, probably no for most of you. But you still drive it. Same is true here. To say this is the same concept, I'm going to teach you the general concepts and terms that are used so you can become a very successful investor and make money. You do not have to understand every single specific details of it. Just trust me on this, because this is how I reach the success I have with trading cryptocurrencies. And all studies point to that as well. An overload of information will definitely not do anything good for you. Now there will be a list uploaded PDF document below this video here with a deeper explanation of some of the terms, also in addition to what I'm talking about here. Go through it, skim it. I do not recommend you study it or memorize it. It's not necessary, but it's there in case you have any questions. And anything you don't hear here, you will learn that along the way, or you can ask in different communities or in my Facebook group, which there's a link below this video too here. And you can ask people there about whatever questions you encounter. So let's just get started. So the first thing we're talking about here is cryptocurrency. What is cryptocurrency? Again, I'm not going to tell you the specific explanation of it, so I could, for example, give you an example. Like cryptocurrency is, as a matter of fact, two strings of identical numbers getting together, and then they make a coin. So it's like a key and a lock getting together. But this is what it is in plain English. It's a digital asset, and that's what it is. Cryptocurrencies have two variations. They're all called cryptocurrencies, but I just wanted to be aware of it. There are coins and there are tokens. The difference is that coins, they're operating on their own blockchain network, which we're getting to in a second. Tokens are built above or on other blockchains. That's the difference. No real difference in any growth or profit. That's just how it is. So you distinguish between tokens and coins, and cryptocurrencies are simply digital assets. Some people may say, well, they're not real currencies because you can't spend it on anything, but you know, take it as you want. It is still considered a digital currency. Blockchain is, in plain English, just a software platform to send digital assets, such as cryptocurrencies. You can send information, you can send other types of records as well, but it's an online platform to transact, or excuse me, to send and receive digital assets. That's all it is. You'll also encounter the terms here POS and POW, meaning it stands for proof of stake and proof of work. Those are concepts that are incentivized from the companies behind the cryptocurrencies for you to support the blockchain. And I'll tell you the difference. Proof of stake simply means that you are rewarded coins by holding some of their coins in a locked wallet, and you prove that you are holding the coins in that wallet. The other way you can be paid out some coins is by doing proof of work. And proof of work is also same as mining or minting, same thing. And that's where you have a whole setup, a mining rig as it's called, with graphic cards, a big computer system, and you're solving cryptographic puzzles and algorithms, etc. But they are, all you have to understand here is that there are concepts incentivized by the cryptocurrency companies for you to support the network. That's all it is. And you can earn coins by doing POS and doing POW. Then you'll also encounter something called smart contracts. Smart contracts are simply Irreversible contracts, meaning they cannot be revoked once they are agreed, and they are performed without a third party interacting. So let me give you an example. Let's say that I want to send you some currencies. I can do that directly without having it go through some other entity. Or in other words, let's say I'm sending you a big amount of money. Right now I'm sending you a big amount of US dollars. It has to go from me to the bank or to your bank, and then it goes to you. So there's an intermediate before that. Between you and I, there's a third party. But a smart contract is simply an interaction, buying or selling something between you and I, and it is facilitated on the blockchain technology. It's utilizing the blockchain technology so that both parties are guaranteed to receive what they agreed upon in the contract. So basically, both parties are guaranteed to receive and send what they agreed upon. You'd also encounter what's called a wallet, and an online wallet, is no different than your regular wallet where you keep your currencies. So that is, as I said, where you keep your online currencies. It's an online wallet. You can get a hardware wallet as well. More about it in lesson 3. In the wallets, there's always an address associated with it, and the address is no different than the address for your house. It's where you send things to and you send things from. And it's the same way with your wallets, the online wallet that has an address, so you know where to send things and where to receive things if someone is sending things to you. And wallets, you will see that when you just have an online wallet to store your coins. You will see wallets on the exchanges as well. So this is something you will encounter a lot of times when you start investing. Then there's also something called key and your private keys. Keys are simply no different than a regular key to your house here. It's just your way to open up and get access to the house, or in this case, your wallet. So online wallets will have an address and they will have a private key, and do not lose that private key because there's no way to restore it. So it's the same as if this is the only key to my house. If I lose it, that's it. It's lost. So you have your private key, and that's accessing you, giving you access to your wallet. There's also something called a public key, and that's as the word suggests, just a public key, a key that the public can use to access something. Then there are a few terms here to be aware of. There's the term here for fiat. Fiat means old money. Fiat money is our old money. That's regular money. So thinking US dollars, Danish crowns, Canadian dollars, Australian dollars, etc. Altcoins stands for alternative coins, and that is all other different cryptocurrencies besides Bitcoin. That's just that term. The gas price you'll encounter, you see that when you start sending cryptocurrencies from your wallet to exchanges or to others. Gas price is simply your transaction fee. If you increase your gas price, you can do that manually. Your transaction will go through faster. If you lower it, it will most likely take longer time. ERC20 is a term you will encounter as well. And ERC20 is simply a standard requirements for tokens, so cryptocurrencies that do not have their own blockchain. So it's standards to follow if you want to be transacting your cryptocurrency on the Ethereum network. That's what it stands for. And Ethereum network is the most utilized network to operate on right now for tokens and all ICOs coming out. So it's something to be aware of. So ICO, if you read on a website that this cryptocurrency is an ERC20 token, it simply means that it fulfills the requirement to operate on the Ethereum blockchain. That's all it is. Market cap stands for market capitalization. You will see that on one of the websites I'm showing you in lesson 3. It simply means the overall value. Capitalization is another word for value. Market cap, market valuation. That's all it is. Every single coin also has a market cap, and it is the market valuation of the coin. So what does the market think that this coin is worth? Circulating supply simply means how much of this coin is actually in circulating supply, circulating amongst different people, institutions, etc., who's trading this coin here. So there's a difference between circulating supply and the total supply. So when someone is publishing a coin, they may produce, let's say, 10 million coins, but the circulating supply is only 7 million coins. That means that 3 million are held in reserves in the company for example, the founders, development, technology, whatever it is. So there's a difference between that. And Of course, circulating supply will also determine the price as well, because that's regular supply and demand theory. These are the things you have to know. You can go in detail with if you want, but just accept this, understand it. I wouldn't say go into detail with it, just this is it, what you need. And once you understand that and just accept that this is what it is, you're good to go to start investing by watching lesson 3. If you have any questions, reach out to me or ask a question in my Facebook group, and I'll see you in lesson 3.